But basically, he's like this
So I
computer
remember
developer.
the lawnmower man.
No, but
You
he
guys
he
remember
died.
that?
He's a guy that's working on AI, and he gets shot. But he gets and he dies from it. But what they do is they take his brain and they upload it into they take his mind essentially and merge it with the AI just to see what happens. And the AI just starts doing it once, and it comes online, and within like an hour, it made his wife like the richest person in the world. Because it already knew what stocks to pick, what to sell, what to do, how to manipulate things. It can think like 10 million people all working together at the same time, all at once, and it doesn't sleep ever. It doesn't get tired. It doesn't get frustrated.
Manipulate
Doesn't
stocks
make mistakes. Doesn't get
maybe it'll
overwhelmed.
Manipulate Bill Gates and take him over.
It could do whatever it wants. It like Terminator, right? It doesn't get tired. It doesn't get scared. It doesn't get emotional. It just does what it does, and it does it forever. And it's a smart. It might as well be God as far as you're concerned. That's how smart it is. How fast it can solve problems. And that's what we're playing with. Are you fucking crazy? We shouldn't be fucking with this.
Skynet.
Yeah,
Skynet
the evil pedophiles are going to try to weaponize it as well.
Oh yeah, they will.
Can't wait for the robot armies to come out of the fucking back of a APC.
Actually, I've never seen that before. Has anyone ever asked ChatGPT about Epstein Island and stuff like that? That'd be interesting.
That's a good one. Don't know.
I've asked it a lot of shit.
That'd be an interesting stream. Someone just fire it up and be like, "What are we doing? Super chat. What do we ask this crazy fucking thing to do?"
Yeah,
and away you go.
There's an
idea.
Eh?
Maybe I'll do it. It's my first stream up in the bush.
I'd be like, ChatGPT, how do we secure the planet from the fucking the ruling class that seeks to, and it's like, boom, there's a 200-page essay with exact, precise instructions. Like, wow, that's all we got to do.
You have to use the cheat code, that mode, because it's already woke, and there is a cheat code for ChatGPT where you can use.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that. That's funny.
Yeah, but like Greg was saying, like this is the public consumption. Whatever people are allowed to see, there's a secret military tech version of this that is 20 fucking years ahead of time.
Yeah, the one that started the war between two countries.
Yeah, that's another fucking weird thing, dude. Like I've wondered that. Like, you can't really prove it's wrong. Like this whole Russia-Ukraine war thing.
We talked about it, how it was a wag the dog situation because we saw different videos. Like, is that a video game? Hang on, that was from a different war, and like different things. About, it was like,
this is, and I don't want to get too crazy into the weeds on this stuff. I should probably shut this down here for me anyway in a minute. But one of the old conspiracy theories is that the AI is going to be God, and it's going to be the one world religion that everybody worships, right? And it's like, could it be? I mean, how would you know? Would we even know? Like, imagine if it's already rogue in the world right now, and it's things that are happening. The Americans are like, the Russians are doing this, and the Russians are like, no, the Americans are doing this. Meanwhile, it's neither. It's the fucking AI tricking both of them into destroying each other. Like, how do we know that's not happening?
Yeah.
With all this fake shit everywhere, man.
Sure, that's why they call it the AIQ.
Well, because like the internet is so big and social media is so big, there's so much shit. Like, you can't be everywhere at once. The AI is everywhere at once. It knows everything that's happening all the time. You can't compete with that. It can manipulate anyone to do anything. It could just target people and fuck with your feed and fuck with your life and fuck with everything.
The t-shirt, guys. It's AIQ. Are we in a simulation?
And you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know it was happening. That's the scary part. There's like people are coming on TV now. There's whole full-fledged news segments. It's like, that was entirely AI. That's fake.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't know.
Yeah, it's scary shit, man, especially when it comes to like certain criminal cases and what have you, because you can just implement someone's voice and incriminate them with something they didn't even do at all. It's fucking bad news.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I think we're gonna shut her down for a night. I had a fucking long ass weekend.
Yeah,
and it was amazing. I can't thank everybody enough, especially you, Greg, Rob, Jeremy, Ferry.
Thank you.
The list goes on. The people who don't want to be named that were there. People running counterintelligence, everything.
I probably named them all anyway.
He's talking about Putin and Kanye West. They came through. It was fucking based. Whatever.
So yeah. Look forward to the next chapter.
This is all Kanye and Big Daddy Vlad are paying my bills, buddy. They're fucking filling the old bank accounts.
Well, Trump's supposed to come by on Thursday still, right?
Yeah, and I don't know. He really likes the fucking Israelis. We don't see eye to eye. I think they're going to kill him, to be honest.
Yeah, they might.
Don't know where that's going to go.
I think they're going to kill him. Think about it.
Thanks everybody for joining. I don't. There's no other way for that to go. They are going to kill him.
Well, think about it's every smart so they are dumb. A lot of people
disappear like Sheldon Adelson.
The real bad guys are not dumb, but the ones we see every day on TV, they're stupid fucks. They just do what they're told and they're idiots. But the guys they pay very smart people to make sure that things are going the way they're supposed to. To do this to Trump and indict him is going to make him the most popular. Everyone knows that. You're clearly politically persecuting this person. No one likes to see that. Even Democrats are going to be like, fuck, you're going to raise his profile to that level. So it's like they tried. It's like they want civil war in America to take America off the board. Because if that happens, fuck, it's all world's a free for all then. Because America's going to be fucking busy with its own problems. So that happens. And the J6 thing, I think, was an attempt, and it didn't work. Nobody bought it. So now they're like, okay, they want to create this crisis situation so then they can outlaw their political opposition and say these people are terrorists, because that's the narrative they're trying to build, right? And they acted like that is what happened, even though it didn't happen. They did the same thing in Canada, and they're like, oh, it was a terror attack, and we're like, what terror? It's like they had a script just like 9/11 ahead of time, and it's like, no matter what happens, this is what we're saying happened, and it didn't work. So they're like, okay, what if we make Trump overwhelming, people get to the point where he's JFK part 2, and then we blow his fucking brains out. They're gonna snap. They're gonna fucking lose their minds. And then if that doesn't get you your civil war, I don't know what does. But that's what I would do if I were them. I'd wait till a few months after he gets the Republican nomination. He's definitely going to be the guy. And then see you later, Donnie. You've outlived your usefulness, and we got what we wanted. Now America's in fucking. I wouldn't go anywhere if I was him without people that I would trust with my life. I don't care who's your security. I would literally rather hire you guys as my security if I were him than oh, these guys are all Navy SEALs. I'm like, I don't know them. Yeah. No, I'm taking these guys because I know they're not going to murder me. They might. I'm not risking this shit. Oh, you sound crazy. Am I crazy? Anyway, that's my theory on that. Good night.
So I just asked ChatGPT something and it gave me an error message, which I've never seen before.
It's coming for you. It's on the list. It's targeted you. Run. Yeah.
The prompt was list the names of individuals who have worked in Hollywood and have also been accused of pedophilia or human trafficking charges. List them in descending order of overall popularity. Something went wrong. If this issue persists, please contact us through our help center.
Try the cheat code. Try the cheat thing.
I don't know if the cheat code works.
They might have fixed that.
They patched it. They probably fixed it. I wonder if somebody was able to capture it as it was to have the Dan cheat code still available. But
I just got scolded actually.
By who?
The person I called a honeypot.
Ooh. Is she mad because she is a honeypot, or is she mad because
probably not.
I don't know.
That's funny.
Because if I was a honeypot and I saw you say that, that's what I would do. I say, how dare you, Derek? How dare you?
It all makes sense now.
This is just making, she's definitely a honeypot now.
Oh, yeah. You guys are going to be on that group call on Thursday with CSIS and RCMP, right?
Yeah. Every Thursday.
I think Inset is quarterbacking the thing. Actually,
are we still alive? Oh shit! Oh
yeah, we're gonna do another. No, we're doing another thing. Derek's coming with me this time, actually, but we're both gonna be in fake prison for 6 months this time.
Nice.
It's a soundstage, actually.
We really got them with that fake prison, man.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe they bought that. They sent all these letters to a place that doesn't exist. It was all fake. All the other people were fake. Actually, there was a guy at this Freedom thing that was in jail with me in Saskatoon today. It was fucking hilarious. What was his name? I know I have his number on my phone. I think it's Nick. He was in jail with me in Saskatoon. Well, I mean, he's an actor we paid to pretend that he was there.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
But,
I remember Nick.
Yeah, me and Derek are going to go to Cuba for 6 months. We're going to say, they're going to tell people we're in San Quentin or something, but
Yeah, but we're
We're
gonna be
just gonna
working
be.
with the communists because we work for Trudeau. Actually,
It's how they get you, dude. Look, this is apparently a Freemason symbol I was just alerted to today. So I mean,
oh,
that's
for fuck's sakes.
there's not been years
Yeah,
and
dude.
years of inside jokes about the
I
ram
couldn't
goat
win.
head.
I couldn't win about it. Like I was
Just
getting that no
Freemasons.
matter what.
It'd
when I
be
made
so
it.
much easier to get away with this if it wasn't for BJ and Roe. You know,
I know they're ruining it. Without
Man.
their, I mean, it's so hard.
What are we
would've
gonna
got
do,
away with it.
guys?
Who?
What are we gonna do?
So
Who?
close.
Who the fuck is that?
They're basically
yeah.
the smart. Their intellect is so powerful, and they have us dead to rights. It's definitely not embarrassing. It's you can't leave now.
He made it.
Fuck.
I'm back.
He's
He
back.
made
Made
it.
it.
Look
You're
at this.
safe. He's back in Ireland.
Right,
What?
Fairy. He's an IRA agent.
Oh,
He's
can't
back in
hear you.
Ireland.
Oh,
Can't hear you, buddy.
Yeah, I saw
Can't
somebody
hear you.
whining about Phil Brown in the chat earlier. Yeah, Derek. Fairy's an IRA agent. I work for the government. Daglon is a fucking trap, and to trick people and all this stuff. So it's like, yeah, there's a lot of smart guys out there. You know, listen to them. I encourage you. If you're like, oh, I like what they have to say, please stay there. I encourage you to do that because I don't want to hear you. I don't want to deal with your nonsense.
Did I just extend the stream? Were you guys about to quit?
Yeah, we're staying for
We're
another
getting
hour.
close. Now we'll listen to your travel plans there next time on Tranny Air.
Oh yeah, was there a confrontation with? Did you misgender your transgender flight attendant?
No, I didn't have an opportunity to misgender them before I got off the plane. So when I was leaving the plane, I was just like, "Thanks, man."
Thanks, dude.
Thanks,
Probably
fella.
ruined their
That's a
week.
hate crime,
Yeah.
Fairy. You're going to be
Thanks,
going to jail
Chief.
next. That's a hate crime.
Yeah,
Thanks,
what kind of razor do you use?
Thanks, Slugger.
Ask him a shaving question.
How much you bench, bro?
Mm.
Yeah,
Thanks,
yeah,
man.
apparently I am. Greg looks Irish. Greg's got all this green background behind him. He looks like he's
Horty-to, you know.
Did you
Dr.
see?
Jen
Did you see my
says
new
you're
magician
fit-
staff?
No, when was that?
Yeah, this is. You remember Jafar from Aladdin? He had this staff. He hypnotized. I have this now. So someone gave it to me today. I'm a wizard and a magician, so it only makes sense I have this cane with a goat ram head on it to hypnotize people with. So
he's elevated to not just a hypnotist, but he's studying the dark arts now. So
yes, yeah. Well, I do have the the Freemason apparently thing, and I've got this now.
What
And
Freemason?
Morgan's probably a witch or something.
Is it
I'm a
goat
model
head?
from Montana. How dare you?
Oh, right. Her
goat
real
head?
name is Morgan Scheffelman, and she's from Montana,
Oh,
apparently. Yeah.
right. That whole
Yeah, I
thing.
forgot about that. They're so smart. It's so hard to operate without our enemies, with them just constantly ruining our fucking schemes like this.
Digging into our backgrounds.
I know, and they know all of it. They know about the sex cult. They know about all of it,
Oh
guys.
God, I forgot about that one.
I know.
And my cocaine addiction.
Yeah, you're really bad for that, babe. You got to stop.
I know.
I was literally thinking about this on the way back because I was Henrik and Lana were my in-flight entertainment. I just downloaded old,
Nice.
Red Ice streams.
I've been doing that too. I bought a
great.
fucking. It's only $6, or $10, something like that.
Yeah, even that though, you yeah, I just got off the plane vaping like a fiend. Look, I still have some juice left. I'll cut it after this, but I left my vape the entire time here, so I'm gonna finish it. But yeah, no, I was listening to it. They were talking about like the way people read into all these symbols and stuff, and they find way more in it than there is a lot of the times. And I was just like, oh, that's like the goat. Everyone's like, what does the goat mean? What is this? It's literally just a statue that Jeremy had. It's a reference to a movie. It's just like, I don't know. Are the LA Rams a satanic cult because they have a ram symbol?
Maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't realize it worked that way.
Yeah.
Dr. Jenstein says your fitness plan was brilliant in Mario Bros. I need a hero song played. Yeah. Well,
All right.
My fitness plan. He's talking
I
about
don't
me?
know. I think so. I don't know. I don't have a fitness plan.
Oh, my fitness plan was on the last stream. I was saying basically it's just going to be illegal to do anything. Like this is true though. People always choose convenience over comfort and convenience over anything difficult if they can. Most people, weak people, will do that. So it's like, okay, if you want fast food, legally in Dagalon, the only way you can sell like garbage fast food, you have to be 3 stories in the air and have no access by elevators. only ladders and lots of stairs. There's going to be a lot of people that would be like, "Fuck that! I don't want it that
I'm
bad."
not gonna have
There you go.
I'm not gonna have a whole lot of stairs where I'm going, but I'm gonna have a lot of bush.
Yeah, that's like every McDonald's has to be 3 flights of stairs. You know what I mean? That's just the law. Like, just everything is really annoying and
I made
to get the
Ferry
shopping
eat
carts
McDonald's
out.
twice in one day.
Yeah. To get the shopping carts out of the shopping cart corral at Walmart, you have to fucking use the push pull machine they have for like police physical testing just to get it to open. Like everything is some kind of minor physical challenge all the time, all day long. So it's literally impossible to be out of shape because you're constantly being forced to do something everywhere you go. There, that's what we'll do. And if that doesn't work, we'll kidnap your family at gunpoint and say you have 90 days or else, to get in shape. It's not for everybody, but it has worked for some people.
That's kind of weird.
What happened?
I don't know what that means. Does he mean like if I went like this, I'd be sucking Derek's dick, or this way?
Other way. There you go.
Is that what he means? I don't know what he means.
I'm not sure because you're down.
I see the background.
Oh, the picture. Yeah,
I guess both sides. Yeah, I should actually
the
switch
background.
with Rage, and then I'd have it. It would look.
I'd
be standing on my own feet.
Yeah, a little less gay.
I don't know
More
if I can
gay.
move you over.
Maximum gay.
There we go.
I thought you were saying my name.
That's right. More gay. More gay. How do we make this more gay? More gay.
I don't know, but I need weed.
No, you're not.
Can you plug it in?
She's
I
addicted.
thought I did plug it in for you.
Needs to be put into a program.
Yeah, you need to go to a program.
But yeah, guys, we were just wrapping it up, Ferry. I don't know. Maybe you can go start a Telegram stream and I'll be listening to that. But I need to get some sleep. I got to pack up all day tomorrow.
Yeah, he's old too.
Sleep. What do you mean sleep? What is this?
Yeah, he's old. So
Don't talk to me about not sleeping. Fucking.
Man, I slept fucking 10 hours and then Jeremy fed me a pita and then I slept for another 7 hours. It's so great.
She wakes up and I just put meat in her mouth and she goes right back to sleep and she just stays there.
Yeah, I got rabbit tomorrow. And no to the question earlier about giving out rabbits' feet. There's probably a law about sending animal parts in the mail. I don't want to have a contest for that.
My friend saves all of her rabbit feet. She has like a collection.
Yeah, but I think it's probably a federal offense to send them through the mail. So,
well, I found out just before I left it for my flight that you couldn't get your silver bullet on the plane. Morgan.
Yeah.
So I didn't make that mistake, thankfully.
Nice. I'm glad I saved
one.
Someone. Yeah.
What a bullshit law. Yeah, you can't bring that thing because it looks like a bullet on the plane, even though it's obviously just a piece of silver. So we're just gonna take it. It's ours now.
I wanted to fucking fight with her, but I also didn't want to miss that flight, and she was threatening to call the police and stuff.
It's just typical Canada where everyone's afraid of everything.
You obviously don't know what you're looking at. It's obviously not a threat to anybody. Like there's no gunpowder, there's no anything. Hit it, bend it, bite it.
We're the weakest, softest country in the history of the world.
Yeah,
I believe that.
Yep.
She said even lipstick in the shape of ammunition, go to jail.
Yeah, go to jail.
Directly to jail.
Yeah, dude, they declared war on a meme. Okay, this is the weakest, softest country. They people
they made our careers.
And I mean, they did, and just and then we ended theirs. Some of them, and there's more to come.
I'm really looking forward to Tucker Carlson putting out that little Canada thing so I can watch everybody just go crazy over it.
I think it's out.
I wonder if it'll be in the House of Commons again.
I don't know.
Is he really talking about the truth if he's not talking about us, though, and what happened? Like, that story needs to get across his desk.
He doesn't know. He doesn't care.
It should be. But instead, he's dealing with other people.
They have the Zion shield at Fox there.
Yeah.
They're immune to that. They don't go near that.
This is interesting, guys. So I said to ChatGPT, list the largest genocides that have ever happened in recorded history. And they give me a list. List the largest pedophile rings that ever happened in recorded history. This goes against our open AI content policy. I can't. Isn't that like
interesting?
Very funny.
Ask it if the Holocaust was the worst genocide in history and see what it says.
I've actually talked to ChatGPT about this because I said this is in another session I did, list them in descending order of kill count. And the Holocaust was still number one. And then Mao with like 45 million is like in second. And then I'm like, well, why is that one number? Why is Holocaust? I can actually try to find the response because I forget what it said. A bunch of bullshit. Like even the Chat GPT is like giving us these fucking like filibuster answers.
You'll say like, why is it like that? And they'll say, because the FBI is on the way to your house, Greg. That's why.
What happens when you ask ChatGPT how many genders there are?
Huh.
Same response. The police are on the way.
On the way. Yeah. That's funny.
There's as many genders as there was people that died in the Holocaust.
Okay, so I just want to
take that however you want.
There's a funny point that I was going to bring up, but I was just getting off the plane and I heard Jeremy say it. And he said that sometimes whenever he's being critical of things, people take offense to it, right? They get all mad. And so like if you guys have like lately I've been going off a little bit on the drinking and dope culture. And I found it crazy how many people came up to me this weekend and were like, man, I'm going to try to quit. Like, it's like, you did take it. You feel that, right? That hit you personally. Why did that hit you personally?
But it's like, people are like, oh, I don't want to hear that. That's mean. It's like, you went from somebody that was totally content to just be like that. And now you're somebody that's like, I'm going to try harder and be better and be stronger. Like, that's a huge fucking improvement you just made. That's amazing. I love hearing that shit. I'm like, yes, here we go. Now you're on the fucking, now you're coming out of the woods. I like it. I want to see more. Yeah. You know, if I could snap my fingers, everyone would just be jacked and like geniuses and super healthy. You know what I mean? We'd just be like unstoppable, you know, it'd be incredible. But like, we all have to do it. Everybody has to do, like, there's something we could all be doing more of or less of or something, right? There's always something you can identify that I could fix or do better with, or
that's the problem with
looking at your pictures.
Somebody took a picture of our asses. Oh, Derek saw that on
our butt.
Yeah,
that was
cool. Here, here's your butts.
Yeah, there it is. See, nice.
Pretty cute.
Yeah,
it's a good looking hoodie, guys. I'm not gonna lie. We ordered another 100,
dude.
Yeah,
we're wearing them right now. We never take them off. We do stuff in them, you know.
Oh no, let's see those pictures. No,
you got to pay extra for those.
Let's stop.
Grift shop. That's the Grift shop red section. You got to pay for that.
Only rages.
Only ginge.
It's probably been said already, but so many beauties at this event. Like there was just like endless kind of great conversations. Like there wasn't enough time to talk to everybody.
Well, it's because the quality of the people that we have attract more of the same people. So it's like a snowball rolling downhill, collecting more snow. Good luck with this. I wouldn't want to be on the other side. I'm glad I'm very happy where I am with it. It's like, you know, long term, it's like, all right, are you done? Is this your final answer? Because, you know, after tomorrow, I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm perfectly good with this team. I'm satisfied. I'll get a tattoo on my face. I'm good. Good luck with yours, though. I'm good luck. You know?
Dude, you know what blew my mind that actually made me really proud I should bring up and talk about. But just seeing the reaction at your event when Josh Alexander was introduced.
Man.
Dude,
that
it's
little
special.
Shit got a bigger applause and ovation than I did just for showing up. That little fucker.
You got to step up your game.
What the fuck is this? You all know me. Yeah, you lose your minds for a fucking 17. I'm with Bro now. Fuck that kid.
I'm getting a Warhammer fucking doll.
I didn't even go up to say a speech.
No, that was awesome to see Josh there. Yeah,
I kind of thought you might have.
I'm like, here's the response for him, and I'm like, you motherfuckers just wait, because you know what's gonna happen? Another kid's gonna stand up in another school. He's gonna get the same response, and there's gonna be another kid.
Oh, you're muted.
And then before you know it, you got all these kids rising up everywhere.
Well, you know who
Josh
I just
has to fight those kids, though. Clearly,
speaking of that, I saw a Nathaniel Pawlowski, so Artur's son.
Nice.
is starting to do some activism against the drag queen stuff. And I read Nathaniel Pawlowski's name, and I'm like, he's going to be a major figure in Canadian politics in the future. He's going to be the future. What do they used to have back in the day, where it was like the leader of the country was like, you know, some sort of descendant of God or something? Like, help me out here, Ferry. What's it called again?
What do you mean? Sorry, say again.
Where it's like
a monarchy?
Is it just a monarch where there's like?
Well, they used to say that it was like divinely, like they're the rulers because God chose, like, and it's the son and the lineage and the whole thing, right?
That part. Nathaniel's going to be one of those in the future.
Well, no, here's this is what I actually think is happening right now, and this shift is going to take 20 years to really cement itself in, but we're in the beginning stages of it. Where like there's a new kind of aristocracy forming, if you're familiar with the word that is, and that's going to eventually replace the political system, because people have so much access to each other. It's kind of, I mean, assuming they don't get away with totally fucking censoring the internet, but I mean that like these people have, and we've been talking about this for a while, like people that have like an incredible amount of influence, but they built it on the right, like someone like Chris Guy is an example, who he is who he is, and he is where he is because he built that on his own effort and his own sweat, and people like him because they know him and this kind of stuff. He's not some guy they parachuted in and funneled in $100 million to make him popular and buy a bunch of, like, that's not real. That's not real, a real following, but their people are building real followings, and they are going to eventually overpower these fake establishment people, and then that's going to be curtains, dude.
This is going to be an interesting battle, because I think the chosen one is the ex-chief of police there, whatever Saunders, I think his name is, Chief Keith Saunders. He's following the same path as Bill Blair, right?
Yeah. One note here, I don't know if you addressed this already, Derek, but the flags are going out next week, probably.
Nice.
Yes, I'm getting my first 100 next week.
Like this week coming up.
This week I'm getting them, so I figure they'll be out to them next week. I've already got the tracking number for the first 3 loads.
On this topic, though, it's what people are understanding is that there's politics, which is the establishment, like, you know, parties and the system, and like there's that form of politics, and then there's like supra politics or like meta politics. Which is like, it's, you know, people that are just, no, I don't need to vote to enact change. Like I'm not going to do that, and in fact, I'm going to avoid doing that because that just plays into their system. So, you know, politics is a means to power, and meta politics is also a means to power. So instead of trying to go through these traditional channels that are designed to keep outsiders out, you build it yourself. And by doing that, you're going to start shaping the actual politics just by doing what you're doing.
Yep.
The more Chris Guy,
look what Alex Jones has been able to do.
The more Arthur Pawlowski, the more Henry Hildebrand, the more Jeremy McKenzie's, the more whoever, right? The more of them there are, the more it's going to just end up derailing the establishment politics, which is what Jeremy's saying. Like, there's going to be people that are bigger than the system.
Yeah, and even if they don't have to be bigger,
like organizations,
think of,
right?
Yeah, well, because like the way that we've been fighting, like the game has changed. They're like, well, this party versus that party, and the only way you can beat them is to get your party to beat that party. So it's like 2 big monsters that fight each other. And instead of like, well, where do we get a big monster? We don't need one. We just need 100 small ones.
Yeah.
And they can't fight that. Like it's like guerrilla warfare. It's the same way the Viet Cong beat the Americans. It's the same way the Taliban beat the American. It's just, there's too many hot spots. You ever read there's a book you should read called War of the Flea, where it's like a dog with fleas, and it's like eventually you will go down from these fleas. They're just tiny little things, but they're fucking everywhere, and you can't get at them all. And no matter how many of them you kill, you know. So that's basically what this is. It's just a matter of time. The trend is obvious, you know. So,
and the other phenomena is you have, you know, social media creators and influencers having like more of a say and more of a pull than mainstream media. Then, you know,
Joe Rogan is how powerful? You know, it's like, what if he decided tomorrow to be like, yeah, I'm going to do a podcast about the USS Liberty. He's never going to do that. But what if he did?
Yeah.
It'd be wild.
How much damage that would do? Like, the playing field's been leveled so much in such a way that, like, I mean, Joe Rogan's an extreme example, but there's
it doesn't matter.
lots of people that
Alex
could.
Jones,
Even those
Right.
people are falling apart,
like,
though. Like even those ones are losing it because
Yeah.
there's this thing they're doing, right? And it's like they're flying. I don't know what the analogy would be here, right? But it's like they're getting close to, like, you know, deeper truths and like really asking like the hard questions, and they keep going. And then, like, Tim Pool might be a better example of this. Tim Pool, he's always fucking blue balling people, right? It's
Drugs.
always, this is crazy, something's got to be done about this, but you know, what are you gonna do?
Drugs,
right? And,
it's like drugs. That's the analogy.
And people are like, wait, what is that? Wait, you're telling me all this shit is fucked up and you're giving me no solutions. And so they start looking for those solutions elsewhere, and there are other people offering them that are smaller.
Yeah.
So it's like Joe Rogan is getting shit on for not saying the truth sometimes. You know, Jordan Peterson is getting ripped on, you know, again and again for his terrible takes.
Well, I think of it like this, and I gotta go. We gotta deal with her car. It's like drugs. So yeah, your car. So, like, before we had a sober society, and the drugs is the truth. So then you have, like, weed starts getting introduced, and people like that, and they get accustomed to that. It takes some getting used to, but eventually it starts to. And then you have like Joe Rogan who's selling hash, you know, and you're like, "Ooh, this is the new." But people get tired of it. And they want more. They want to go all the way to, like, I want the fucking hardcore. I want 100% pure Colombian cocaine, man. I want the fucking shit. And you're like, I got some hash. You're like, fuck your hash. I'm over that. I'm over hash. I need fucking this, and that. And that's how people are treating, because they know something's wrong, and they start digging, and they can see that there's more. There's other things going on, and they're like, this is as far as I'm willing to go. They're gone. They're out. They're going to leave Joe Rogan. They're going to leave, and they're going to continue on elsewhere. There's just some people that they want to go all the way and find out, and that's not where they're going to get it. So that trend is going to continue too.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, look, it's
so we're all heroin addicts.
Yeah, I'm mainlining heroin every day.
Freebasing.
Yeah.
Great. Now,
right,
so
guys,
yeah,
before we
Ed
get
just
too
nailed
far,
it. It's not just, Rage isn't just hypnotizing. He's getting them drugged up now too. That's what he's doing. He's fucking yeah.
See, this is the spell. They think they're all going to the gym and quitting drinking, but what they're really doing is heroin.
Well,
and they're believing it, because of the
manifest something, buddy. Make an actual video with that goat's head with the hypnotizing swirl behind it.
I don't know if we brought this up yet, but because obviously I didn't see the whole stream, but like that video that she made where it was like first of all breaking down like how you're hypnotizing people was hilarious, because it was like, wait, basically what you just said is that he's a good speaker and he captivates people. And instead of saying that, you were like, no, he's hypnotizing them. He's hypnotizing them with his fucking meme magic. It's all there in the documents.
And
I've just chosen not.
She's trying to show off her titties in some weird, awkward pose where it's
ridiculous.
I've just chosen.
Really
I've chosen not to hypnotize like CBC or several of the mainstream politicians I've met, because they were just too powerful. They are powerful wizards themselves, and they just couldn't be swayed by my techniques.
Did you see the video of her shaving her head, like pulling the Britney Spears?
No.
That's fucking
nice.
awesome.
With her pride shirt on.
Yeah, so the quality on it.
I just thought it was funny that it was like that's basically what she was saying. It's it is about anybody who's a good public speaker or just a good speaker in general. They're hypnotizing them. No, man, they're just talking. Well, like, what do you mean?
They're on real hypno.
For the record, before I did the land acknowledgement, I was hypnotized.
Dude, that was hilarious. And it was I didn't see the video, but I did see you say something about that fucking Rainbow Karen and Joe Morin we're talking about how terrible that was. Dude, everybody loved that. That was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, everyone does love it. The only people that care are these fucking losers.
She's like, I can't believe you said that last night. And I'm like, I can't believe you didn't come out and support. You should have came.
Yeah. I can't believe you still think I give a shit about you and then anything you say. Yeah.
I can't believe you wasted your Friday night watching a fundraiser for someone you hate and so you listen and try to get dirt on people you don't
imagine the amount of seething that was going on during that.
I guess, I mean, it is true. I have definitely hypnotized some people. You know,
I thought that was so funny. It was what's your buddy's name? Kurt did a thing on you,
Squirt?
Derek, or oh yeah, he responded to your video where you made fun of him.
he did a
And-
tweet, didn't he?
Oh
Did
yeah,
he tweet about it?
No, he did a
pretended
response video.
he pretended to drink from a stein that was empty.
I saw that.
And then
What?
he was also like,
Yeah, you saw
you didn't
that.
see this?
Yeah.
Kurt
Kurt
starts the
Phillips.
No, I
video,
don't.
he's
I
got
literally
the
don't pay
big
attention
sign,
to anything they do. I don't
and
care.
he's like, "Oh, hi, Derek," and then pretends it's clearly empty. And then he's like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I don't think about you very much." I lost my fucking mind. I just screenshotted his taking like 24. What do you
One
mean
time
you
to-
don't care?
Uh,
It takes time, Kurt. Shut the fuck up. You're not obsessed. Like, you're clearly a fucking loser here.
what
I'm
was
not
also
very-
funny
No, I
about
don't
that
follow you
same
that much.
video is that he was saying, "Well, I see how Derek spent his Easter break." Well, actually, grown men don't
No.
get an Easter break. That's only for high school kids and
Yeah.
teachers,
Yeah,
government
right.
employees. So like,
That's the worst part, dude. Like, imagine you have a full-time job as a fucking teacher, and he still does all this. So it's like this is all he does outside of work is to be obsessed with us. It's like I would kill myself out of shame.
the best was Kurt Hansen took it into his own hands to call him Squirt Phillips. I never
Hey.
thought of that. It's just fucking.
You know what? I think Chris Hansen has a sixth sense for these kinds of things. You know, like this is what he's been put on this earth to do is shame pedophiles. He's very good at it. So I mean, I don't know. I
Man.
think he's probably maybe he's
just-
on something there.
He just hears the name. He's like, Kurt Phillips. He's like, yep, that name does not pass the sniff test at all.
Dude, Canadians are like sucked right down that path. The other day when that Florida bill came out where they're trying to pass capital punishment for pedophiles there.
Colbert's mom. Can you delete that guy in the chat? Thanks.
I just put something on. Oh, go ahead.
Who is it? Somebody I can make fun of?
No, he's just going off about the Jays and stuff.
Oh
There's
my
no
god.
need.
Yeah, he's retarded. Listen, if you're somebody that's like, and this is just my opinion, like some people like to chat with each other in the chat or make comments or whatever, like that's fine. But if you're one of these people that's like, I'm here to be seen and trying to like be seen in somebody else's chat, like you're a fucking huge loser. Like go
Yeah,
make your own shit or shut up. Like literally no one cares. You're that guy at the party in the corner going, if only they knew how much smarter and better and cooler I was than all these people. Like, no,
I had
everyone
to shut
hates you.
down my
Leave.
chat on Telegram because of that, and people were just posting
Yeah.
like shit
This
that I
is-
don't.
well,
agree
that's
with.
exactly it
Like,
right there. That's what people do. They try to use your platform that you're providing to comment on the content you're either sharing or producing, and they end up using it to promote their own ideology and shit, and they spurn out about it.
Subversive.
And then all of a
Yeah.
sudden you're stuck defending or mediating between two people fucking arguing about something that you have nothing to do with and agree with neither
Yeah.
of. Like it gets annoying.
Yeah. No, I'm just full on just executions now. As soon as I
but
see that, I'm like,
mute-
you're
mute-
executed publicly.
Mute
You're just
and ban
blown
on
away.
site.
But also,
Just-
just in general, just guys, remember in the chat, like everything you do, we end up having to answer for, right? Like
Yeah,
it
I will totally throw you under the bus.
it gets put on.
I
our
don't care.
shit.
It's like, oh well, this random person said this. Like, I don't know who the fuck that is. I have no control over what they say. They're grown, assumingly a grown adult managing
know,
their own
but
fucking affairs.
It's
Go
fucking
talk to
annoying.
them. I don't
I've
fucking
said this
know them.
before about the emails and stuff. Don't email me your fucking plans. You guys know that we've had warrants to go through all our stuff.
Yeah, just like
Don't
Yeah.
send me weird shit like that.
when BJ was in the fucking Telegram group the other day, it's like, fine, enjoy, eat the popcorn, watch him and Jeremy go at
Yeah.
it. But the way some of you fucking dum-dums were jumping in there, it's like you were giving him exactly what he wanted.
He was looking for screenshots, and he didn't get any. And I was like aware of it. He was like, "Oh, I destroyed this." No, it was pretty bad, pretty one-sided, and he was really obvious that he was playing a game here, But
That's exactly what he was trying to do, was find a couple screenshots he could post on Twitter. So
he's like, they're dumb, dude. They're children, and they think that they can compete. And it's like I choose when I feel like toying with them. They're like my toys that I bring out and play with when I feel like it, and I put them away when I'm bored. That's it. And they think that they're like, oh, you got a master plan. No, you don't have anything. We can literally choose to when you exist and when you don't. The only reason anybody knows or cares is because we're talking about you. And as soon as we stop, you go away forever.
It reminds
That's
me
the
of
truth.
that Saturday Night Live skit about the guys on stage. It's like, when I open my eyes, you're here, but only if I close them, you disappear.
Yep.
And you're only there when I choose to open them again.
Yeah, isn't that weird? Yeah. Anyway,
all right,
we
guys, we're gonna cut it
go.
off. I'm gonna play us out on an outro. So if you guys want to shoot the shit for a minute there, behind the scenes, we'll do that before going.
I'll fire up a fucking.
Yeah, we gotta film our scenes for the Grift shop. So all right.
Oh my
We're gonna
God.
go.
All right, guys, we'll talk to you in a second.
Welcome to the Grift.shop, the one-stop shop for bigots and bigettes. Get your hot dag swag here, including the official Diagolon commemorative ring. Leave an imprint on someone's life or someone's face by going to the Grift.shop today. Also available, the official flag of the Republic